39, Tuesday, 14th of September 2021. Today's Bible reading, 2 Chronicles chapter 17 to 26. The blind spot. 2 Chronicles chapter 17 verses 1 to 19. Jehoshaphat was the second good king of Judah. He battled against the penetrations of Baal worship in Judah and sent Levites on itinerant preaching missions to communicate God's law to all. His own faith was shining when Judah was attacked by enemies. He built a strong army and fortified many cities. He also revived the legal or judicial system to fit that which was ordained in the Mosaic laws. Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 18. But there was a blind spot in him. He made alliances with Israel, none of which prospered. He even married his son Jehoram to Athaliah, one of Ahab's daughters, who was as evil as her mother, Jezebel. 2 Kings chapter 8 verses 16 to 19. Our core values define us. They tell us why we do what we do. Our values are the reason for the choices we make, friends we choose, lifestyles we adopt, and possessions we hold dear. King Jehoshaphat started well with clear intentions, but he became careless and allowed that blind spot to happen as he reigned later in his life. There is a potential that we may fall into our blind spots of life if we are not careful and fail to be consistent in our daily prayer altar. To be still is often a good alignment to our core values. These core values of loving God, knowing Him, and seeking justice and righteousness are shields against our daily temptations. The Holy Spirit will alert us to the blind spots of life listed in 1 John chapter 2 verse 16. Today's prayers. Take 10 minutes of silence before God. Let your mind focus on enjoying His presence. If you can, have some instrumental worship music playing softly. Write down in your journal whatever the Holy Spirit brings to your mind. Look out for a blind spot and give thanks to God for revealing it to you. Pray that the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, will come out with concrete plans to help solve the flood disasters that have posed constant threats to areas that are affected during the rainy season, especially those in the East Coast states. Pray for the small group of Utik who mostly reside in Upper Rajum and Tatao rivers, Baleh, Sarawak, that they will pick up new survival skills to cope with the environmental changes and that they will be touched by the good news of Jesus Christ.